Hello everyone. So this video is basically an updated version of my video that I made long ago, which was the how to farm orbs fast. And I realized that a lot of new changes have taken place since I made that video, and a lot of people who are still watching that video are now confused with all the changes and updates. So just think of this as the updated version of that video, and at the same time I will also be trying to help people to get more orbs even though they are beginners or old players. Basically, the point of the video still remains the same. You just need to get a new account and farm the stories and stuff like that. But this time I can just give you more proof that you can see that I already have 6,000 orbs. And basically all that I've done is just farm the story mode. So you can see that I've done the main story. You don't really need to bother with completing all this just yet. I mean, you can if you want to, but the point is just to go through it at least once. And then I did the side story, which actually gives you more orbs, and I haven't even finished it yet, so you can see that I still have a bit to go here. And just with all of this, I have gathered up around 6k orbs. And the biggest difference now is that the raid characters have been removed. So before you could just farm the raid events to get the characters, but now you have to go to this exchange shop and go to the coin exchange. This is where you'll see that all the raid characters are now here. So don't worry, they haven't been removed from the game, they are just now here and you need to buy them for coins. Unfortunately, it's a little bit of a more annoying thing to get them now since you can't just easily get them. But I did the math and you basically need to have around 12 million coins to be able to get every single character at least once, and then you can farm them. It will take a while, but it didn't take me too long to get this amount of money. The main thing that I do is just farm the new coins event that they gave us. This one, the power-up event. This is actually pretty good for maxing out all your characters as well as giving you a lot of materials and coins. But in case you still don't have enough coins, you can just go directly over here, and the training ground for coins also can give you coins. This is pretty good too. As for the Ascension Materials, a lot of people were confused on how to get those 2 stars, 3 stars and 4 stars onto the +4. So last time I told you guys to farm the Cons Bonanza, but since that's no longer here, the new one is definitely the Yukio's Ascension quest. This is actually insanely easy to do, and it gives you like 8 cons, if I'm not mistaken, per ticket. So if you do it 10 times, you get like 80 4-star characters as Ascension material, which is actually even better than what we had before. So I would highly recommend doing this. As for the characters themselves, on this account I did basically max out every single character and I sold them already for Ascension material. But as you can see, the example here is that you just need to have these characters +4 by augmenting them from here. And after they're +4, you can just max them out. Another thing that you can do for the raid characters is the 4-star raid characters only need to get the +4 and then you can max them out. But any character that goes above 5-star, you not only need to have them augmented to +4, but you also need to have their soul tree. But you don't have to waste this, you don't have to put every single power-up material in here. A quick way to save on these materials is to just go down here and then click this. So it's going to only power up this part, which is the important part to get them to level 100. So I would advise to do that, especially if your account is new. Other than that, it's pretty much the same thing from that video. You just need to max out your teams and farm the story mode. There are still other things that you can do to farm, but I think this is probably the best way. I already have 6,000 orbs right now, and I haven't even gotten a single raid character yet. So if I farm the raid characters, I'll easily have over 10k at this point, maybe even around 11 or 12,000. So you can see that definitely the best way to farm is still the same way. It's just that the way to do it has changed because of the few changes that they did make. Overall, I feel like these changes are a bit better in comparison to the previous method. The only thing that I do hate is the fact that now we have to buy these characters, which definitely is very annoying. I mean, even I have 13 million coins, and after I buy all of these characters, I'll only have 1 million, so I basically have to farm coins again. But other than that, everything else is pretty good. The Ascension Materials, the Yukio raid that we do, is pretty good. It's actually super easy. And even the crystals and jewels that you can get are from here. They have been combined into one, so that can be helpful as well. So for any people who are wondering how to max out their 5-star characters, if you run out of all the jewels and crystals, you can get them from here. And that's pretty much it. At least for the new players, that should be it. Now, for all the veteran players and the old players who have already done all of this, you guys still have other options as well. Like the option that I always save for last is actually the sub-stories. This one not only gives you orbs just from completing them, but every single one of these stories also guarantees us a 4-star character. Or at least most of them do, and that is also a lot of orbs back. I always save this for emergencies because I feel like this is going to take a long time to complete, but at the same time it will also give a lot of rewards as well, especially you can see as how many of these stories are already coming, and they do keep getting updated every 2-3 weeks if I'm not mistaken. And on top of that, the main way to farm orbs, honestly, after that is just through point events. I keep saying this many times, but I think people still don't realize how crazy powerful point events can be. I can't do it just yet because this account is new, so I don't have any of these characters, but you as an old player definitely must have at least some of them. So I would say at least try to farm every single point event to at least around 5 to 10 million points if you can. A lot more would be better. In fact, usually I always farm 100 million points for each event that they give us, because you get like a lot of Brave Soul tickets from them. Like this Brave Soul ticket here is really the lifeline of this game basically at this point. The more you farm these tickets, the more the chances that you get a 5-star out of them. And I would definitely recommend, if you see any banners coming out, just don't waste your orbs on those banners, and instead of the orbs that you would have wasted on those banners, especially if they're premium banners, just put all that amount of orbs on these point events. I can guarantee you that at the end of the day, you'll be walking out with a lot more spirit orbs that you started with. As I did with my previous video, if you guys must know that I farmed 2,500 Brave Soul tickets. I already told you guys that I spent around 4,000 orbs to get that. And in the end I got away with 9,000 orbs back, so that was a 5,000 orb profit for me. And since that account was still relatively new at the time, it was easier. But even if your account gets older, you guys just need to know that there are a lot of 5-stars in this game. Not a lot of them are decent anymore, but don't forget that these are still orbs at the end of the day. And most of them, even with the way that K-Lab is making them now, are all premium units, which is even better. So you can get most of these premium unit characters from these BBS tickets. So you can just skip out on their banners just to get them for free, basically. As you can see, there's a whole lot of 5-star characters to be had here. And this is basically how you keep your account alive. And another thing with the 5-star units are, the older these units that you get, they definitely won't be of any use to you as a character, but since they are all resurrectable, they will give you even more orbs than usual. So a regular 5-star can give you around 125 orbs, but a resurrected one will give you 200 orbs. And all of these characters that you can see over here are all basically resurrected, which means you can definitely get a lot of value back. I think a free account without any of this can easily get up to 40,000 spirit orbs if I'm not mistaken. And if you want to do what I just told you with the farming of BBS tickets, I think you can easily make your account at least go up to 60k if I'm not mistaken. I've never tested it directly, but as you can see, I do a lot of videos of summoning, and always I have enough orbs to do these summoning videos. Most of them are on the same account, so you can definitely tell that I definitely have enough orbs to keep doing these videos. So I think that's about it, guys. there's nothing else I can tell you, but of course if you have any questions or if I was too fast or you didn't understand any points, you can ask me down in the comments. I will answer every single comment. So for the people who are new to this game, you can refer to this video now and not my old one, since that one has outdated terms. And for the people who are no longer new and are even veterans, you can still get some value, I hope. But I feel like most people already know what to do. But even then, I just wanted to make this video to clarify and also help out some people, because I've still been getting some comments that people are confused on how to get these orbs or where the raids went and all that stuff. So there you have it. I hope this video helps you guys, and as usual, all the best on your summons. And my next video is most likely going to be the banner that we just got now. Honestly, this banner, again, honestly this could be the perfect example. I would just say skip this banner, and all the orbs that you would have wasted on this banner you could just put on the point events, get the BBS tickets, and you can most likely get these characters from there. They don't even look that good. But anyways, good luck on your summons, guys.